last time we saw the Galaxy S23 Ultra in a speed test, it broke the iPhone's 1,244-day undefeated streak in the first lap. And today, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is looking to take back the throne, with the new A17 Pro chip clocked higher than any iPhone ever at 3.78 GHz, and with the most RAM ever on an iPhone at 8 GB. Of course, the Galaxy has that custom-made Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. It still has 12 GB of RAM and ultra-fast storage in UFS 4.0. Will the iPhone be able to restore its position back on top, or will the Galaxy prove that the last result wasn't just a fluke? Let's find out. This video is sponsored by VITURE, who released their new mixed reality headset that puts a 120-inch screen right on your face. You can connect it to your iPhone 15 directly with the new USB-C port or through an adapter for Lightning-based iPhones, and bam, you get to mirror your phone's display on a giant virtual screen. Now, what I like about the headset is it doesn't look too far off from a pair of regular sunglasses. They're lightweight at only 78 grams, and with the interchangeable nose pads and the adjustable arms, they're comfortable enough to wear for hours and hours on end. And with the picture quality you get, you're gonna want to. With a 1080p resolution per eye giving you 55 pixels per degree, everything on the massive 120-inch virtual screen looks crystal clear. When you want more immersion, the headset actually features this really cool electrochromic film that tints the glass with the press of a button, and if you want total immersion, there are always the included shades. The headset has built-in speakers made in collaboration with Harman, and what's great is there are also rotary knobs that allow for myopia adjustments. But beyond just giving you a big screen anywhere you go, with VITURE's SpaceWalker app, you can also turn your iPhone into a workstation, opening up multiple windows and navigating the UI using your iPhone as a pointer and a keyboard. It's pretty awesome. VITURE also has an adapter that can unlock even more features if you want, like full 3DoF and multi-screen support. So get your iPhone pack today and use offer code PhoneBuff to get 10% off. I'll be dropping all the links and info you need down below. Alright, we'll kick things off by starting the stopwatches on each phone and then jumping into the first row, where the Galaxy gets to step over the iPhone in Facebook, with it also being slightly faster in Starbucks, allowing it to take the lead as we work on Microsoft Word, where while the iPhone was able to load that document faster, the Galaxy was still able to hold on to its lead. But with the iPhone also being faster in Excel, both phones are now neck and neck heading into the camera app, where after switching to the selfie, taking a portrait photo, and then waiting until the photo is finished processing, the iPhone is able to take its first lead of the test as both phones move on to Snapseed. This time around, we're editing a much higher resolution photo than in our previous tests, where from the looks of it, the Galaxy not only added those filters faster, but was also faster at exporting the image itself, allowing it to take the lead right back as we move on to Filmora Go, where just like in the photo task, this video task is going to be more difficult this time. And while the Galaxy started with a huge advantage, the iPhone does seem to be rendering this clip at a faster rate, but not fast enough to make the comeback, with the Galaxy finishing first and moving on to trends, where the iPhone is significantly faster, allowing it to make the comeback with the phones neck and neck in Subway Surfers, with us double swiping on each to exit and then heading into flip diving. We'll see if one of these phones can create some separation for itself here, and the iPhone does, with it taking the lead for the second time in this speed test. Now, something I want to point out in a non-swipe based game like Fit the Fats is that the iPhone intelligently recognizes that there isn't a big risk for accidental exits, requiring only a single swipe to exit, whereas on the Galaxy, anytime an app takes up the full screen, it always requires a double swipe, giving the iPhone's UI a slight advantage in terms of speed. But the iPhone is going to need more than just UI advantages in this last row. The good news for the iPhone is it did load Spotify at a significantly faster rate, but it looks like it's stuttering a bit here in Disney+, with the Galaxy hot on its heels as it tries to make one final comeback. Will the iPhone be able to hold on through Amazon? And it does, finishing the first lap first with a time of 1 minute and 58 seconds, with the Galaxy coming in just 2 seconds later with a time of 2 minutes flat. So an extremely close result in that first lap. And with 8 GB of RAM on the iPhone and 12 GB on the Galaxy, I don't think there will be much of a difference here in the second lap, where both of these phones should have no issues keeping everything open and ready to go in the background. Now, I do want to touch on each phone's running temperature, since there are some reports about the iPhone 15 Pro's overheating. And while I can't say that we noticed any thermal throttling in our trials, since we do allow the phones to cool down if they get too hot, generally speaking, the iPhone did seem to run a bit warmer between trials, starting around 2 degrees Fahrenheit hotter, but by the end of the trials, the iPhone would usually only be 1 degree hotter, allowing the iPhone to consistently finish the test first with a total time of 2 minutes and 45 seconds, with the Galaxy coming in 4 seconds later, making the winner and the new PhoneBuff style speed test champ, the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Anyways, that is it for me in this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the very next episode.